Tottenham Hotspur, you will be the death of me one day. My God. Hello everyone, it's Spurs21 here with my match review of an absolutely extraordinary FA Cup game today. Spurs came from behind twice to beat Wycombe 4-3 with virtually the last kick of the match. And I literally don't have even words for what I've witnessed up there today. Absolutely astonishing game. Astonishing. As expected, there were 9 changes altogether. We started the game very poorly, I will say. We just couldn't get our wings together. The coordination of the defence and goalkeeper wasn't there. Vorm kept shouting barking the instructions, but yet the defence just seemed so uncoordinated and really disjointed. We couldn't string our passes together. We couldn't get an attacking move. We weren't using the wings effectively enough. The play was very narrow, and Wycombe came with a plan, and they certainly started off very well. They were effective for the first 20 minutes or so, but it was still a fairly even game. Then Wycombe had a corner, whipped in. It was flicked out to the edge of the box, and Hayes is waiting there on the edge of the corner box and fired a beautiful volley. Fair play to him, right into the top corner, but nobody picked him up from us. Nobody picked him up to the second ball. That was the thing as well. Nobody was getting to the second balls for us. All of the first half and quite a lot of the second half too. So he rifles that in, 1-0 down, but still, it's still retrievable at that point. But there just didn't seem to be an urgency from anyone, bar probably Harry Winks, I would say, who was easily the best player, the best player from that team that started today. Unquestionably, he was the only one who was getting stuck in trying to make something happen. So again, Wycombe just kept finding spaces in amongst the holes of the defence, and then Wood gets away on the right hand side. Carter Vickers chases after him and clumsily just lunges in for the tackle. Doesn't get the ball, brings him down. Wycombe get a penalty. Hayes steps up and buries it past Vorm. 2-0 down, and at half time it's looking pretty bleak, I have to say, because I couldn't see where the game was going to change unless substitutes made the difference. And that's what they did. Immediately at the start of the second half, Janssen came on for Nkudu. Poch went for it. Janssen did help change the game. He started bringing others in, like Son and Sissoko. He started to get them more involved. And sure enough, that led to us getting the first goal back. Good play for Janssen. Brought it out to Son on the left-hand side, who cut inside. Well, cut to the outside, actually. Went for a left-footed shot. It took a slight deflection all the way in, and it managed to beat the keeper at the near post. 2-1, got a goal back with half an hour to go. So then Poch rolls the dice again. Brings on Dele Alli and Moussa Dembele. Exactly what the team needed. Quality, attacking, and a strong, powerful midfield, which is what they have in abundance with those two. So again, good. Dembele just shrugs off 2 defenders, feeds it through to Janssen, who does well to win the ball. He then gets brought down to the box. We get the penalty this time. Janssen chooses to take it, and I've never been so nervous of a Spurs player taking a penalty ever. I was just in there going, please score, and he did. Just about, though, I've got to say, the keeper almost sort of jumped over the ball for the penalty, I had to say. But luckily it did go in. So, and at that point, 65 minutes, 2-2, you're thinking, okay, the game's there for the taking now. Then an unfortunate setback. Kieran Trippier went off with a hip injury. And obviously we'd used all 3 subs, so we were playing with just 10 men for the last 20 minutes. And then obviously we had nobody on the right hand side to defend up and down the flanks, and Wycombe exploited that. Weston managed to break free on that side, get it away, whip across into the box. Thompson gets on the end of it. It's a really nice header. 84th minute, 3-2 down. You just think, is it game over? Black clouds looming over the sky. You just think, it's not our day. But then the comeback began again. The goalkeeper Blackford. This is what football does to you, folks. You can't even talk when you've just seen what you've seen. The Wycombe goalkeeper kicks the ball out straight to Son, who immediately feeds it to Dele Alli, who beats his defender. Is 1-on-1 with the keeper, sorts it home, 3-all, and I'm thinking, right, we're out of jail. As much as I don't want to replay, I took it 3-3. 3-3 with 6 minutes of injury time to go. 93rd minute, ball gets put on the right hand side from Sissoko, plays it into Winks, who crosses it in for Janssen. He's 6 yards out, he's headed to the goal, and somehow he heads it straight at the goalkeeper. Either side of him is probably in the net. You think that's the chance got him? We're heading for a replay. Then Son breaks through on the left hand side again. A good little 1-2 play with Janssen. Son goes for the shot. It might well have been going wide. It probably was going wide actually of the post. One of the Wycombe defenders tries to clear it, slices it. It goes up in the roof of the net. 4-3, and just sheer pandemonium in Park Lane End. Like, we were all just bouncing on top of each other. It was just absolute scenes. That absolutely incredible comeback. It was extraordinary. And yeah, that was virtually the last kick of the game. The ref blew the whistle straight afterwards. A truly amazing day. If anybody says that there's no magic left in the FA Cup, watch that game, because trust me, there is. And also, if you ever wanted a game to perfectly sum up Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, that's it. Drama, poor defending, great attacking, last minute heroics. It had everything today. Everything. I will say though, massive props to Wycombe. Absolute brilliant display from them. I would not have complained if they'd have won, because they were magnificent, I'm not going to lie. They were. Trust me, Wycombe fans, you've got nothing to be ashamed of at all. Also, I loved the tribute before the game, or for Ryan Mason with the shirts during the warm-up. Yeah, very touching that, and great to see everybody's behind it. Yeah. We're still wishing you well, Ryan. Keep up your recovery, mate. So, what did we take away from that game? Well, obviously we're through, luckily. But something that it did clearly highlight is the golfing quality from the first team to the second team we saw today is quite severe, and it emphasises again that squad depth probably is the one Achilles heel. I've said many times, our first 11 can beat any first 11 in the Premier League. It can. But the depth of it, when you look at, the likes, of what we saw today, when you need that extra bit at the end of the season, that's my only concern on that. But, as I say, we're through to the next round. Hopefully from now on we do play more of a stronger side. I'm not expecting like every single player, but maybe everyone bar 2, maybe 3 at most, because we've got a real chance at this cup this year, and I really would like us to get some silverware. I think we've long overdue a trophy, so that's definitely what I want. So, what did you guys make of the game? Did you lose your mind as well watching that comeback? I'm sure I did. Leave your comments down below. Don't forget to click like, share and subscribe. I've been Spurs21. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you soon. As always, come on you Spurs.